Hello, this is Wayne here with Tri County Locksmith Service, and we're going to be checking out some of these different kinds of sandpaper. This is just available at the hardware store, 2000, 1200, 600, and 320 grit. Those are the go-to ones. If you need to do some heavy-duty removal, you can go above that, but I try and get all that done with a mechanical machine, or the sander or something like that first. The different kinds of sandpaper that are available. This is a carbide or a silicon carbide sandpaper, and it's waterproof, so you can flush out the material when you're done. You can use the sandpaper over and over and over. That's really going to be one of the best ones to use. The carbide silicone is going to, as the aggregate breaks down, it's releasing new sharp edges to take their place, and it's continuously sharpening the knife until all of the aggregate is gone. Aluminum oxide would be like these here. Read what your abrasive is made out of. Aluminum oxide is great for wood, but as it breaks down, it does not release those sharp edges to continue sharpening, and it's not quite as hard as carbide, silicon carbide. Ceramic is great. It's something new that's coming out, and it's been around for a little while, but I'm seeing more and more of it. They just don't get down into those finer grits. 2000 of it is about as fine as I can find at the hardware store, and you would really need to have some special order stuff to get any more than that. I haven't seen the ceramic sandpaper in that fine a grit. I've only seen it go down to like 120, because it's usually designed for heavy-duty industrial belt sanders, and there again, that ceramic material is some of the hardest material on the planet next to diamonds, and it's just as hard as the silicon carbide pretty much, if not maybe even a little bit harder. And as it breaks down, it's going to break down and it's going to release new aggregate with sharp angles, sharp points to continue cutting through the material that you need. So those are the basic breakdown on sandpaper. This stuff right here for automotive and metal, it's going to be great. It's going to work out perfect. It's $5 for 5 sheets, and it'll sharpen a ton of knives. That'll sharpen a couple hundred knives. So you don't have to have a ton of money to get started and invested in being able to put these razor sharp edges on your knives. You don't have to have all these fancy stones, diamond, all that. You can just start out with simple sandpaper, a block of wood, or on a glass or on any kind of hard surface, and then start building your skill with being able to hold that knife at a certain angle, and learning how that paper is going to cut with the knife, and learning how that edge starts to be applied. So for more information, go to www.tricountylocksmithservice.com.